Alright, folks, welcome back to CWRL's Fight Night at the Freedom Factory. All set to go with round two. We have our combatants for the evening, and it is the top four in points. So, big battle for supremacy here between the top four. Legion of Supermen will be facing the Intimidators coming up next here. And then after that, the second matchup of round two, 15-minute heats will be the Candyman taking on Boogity Boogity Racing. So that being said, we have our rosters set and lined up, I believe. Allow me to confirm. There we are. And there we go. So all set to see the Legion of Supermen go on to face the Intimidators. Let's see whether the second place in points has what it takes to dethrone the newly crowned points leaders as of the Slinger Showdown. The Intimidators hoping to get a little bit of pride back, although they scored more points than the Legion of Supermen in the second round of the Slinger Showdown, because the Legion of Supermen had scored 655 points before that. There was no real chance for the Intimidators, and that's the thing about CWRL is you wind up carrying all of the points that you earn with you from the prior round into the round that you're going into. So it can give you an advantage or it can hurt you, one or the other. I don't know why I just select the garage. Let's see how the lineup is for this 15-minute heat race here. The second round matchup between the Legion of Supermen and the Intimidators. And you can see that the Legion of Supermen have taken the pole. Whether or not they're able to hold on to it is a whole different story, as the checker car for the Intimidators will start on outside pole. We will go trackside here and get the second round matchup underway. You see the pace car underway already. Pace car comes out of turn 4 and comes off of the track. Green flag is out, and the first matchup of round 2 is underway. You can see the wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen getting an inside run on that checker car. Meanwhile, the wrecker car for the Intimidators having a run of bad luck there, getting wrecked very early on by his teammate, and I think that may have been sufficient damage to knock him out. No, I thought he would have been knocked and locked onto pit road, but that does not seem to be the case. But he is far, far behind already, at least a third of a lap, if not more, a half a lap now to the leaders. You can see that the leaders here being the Legion of Supermen, with the checker car taking the lead on lap 4 here and holding on to it long enough to actually be able to score points. Legion of Supermen pulling out to an early advantage over the Intimidators right now. And they already came into this round with a near 40-point advantage. It was 37 points. So the Legion of Supermen just adding insult to the injury right now for the Intimidators, as they continue to have another good performance. You can see the checkers car for the Intimidators not too far behind them, about 3 car lengths between them and the wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen. Wrecker car in the wingman position, trying to take that lead away once again. We'll get a run on the inside, but with contact off of the left rear quarter panel, will wind up losing a little bit of ground to the leader. Now back to about 3 car lengths. Has the checker car for the Intimidator on his back bumper, as it were, about a car length and a half. Meanwhile, you can see the checkers car for the Legion of Supermen starting to pull away to a little bit of a comfortable lead. Nice close battle for second there, as you can see. That wrecker car providing really good resistance. But the checker car makes quick work of that wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen, setting his sights on the lead spot. We're down to 12 and a half minutes remaining in this second round matchup. The Legion of Supermen trying to catch up to the leader here, trying to take that lead away. Is unable to close the ground that he would need to close. And you can see the wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen gets an inside run. But is not able to clear the checker car for the Intimidators. And you can see that the gap between them and the lead is actually getting smaller. It seems like it's down to under a car length and a half. Now about 2 car lengths. Battle for second. And will the wrecker car complete the pass? He does this time. And he's going to try and make it a twofer. Coming out of turn 2, he will complete the pass. The checkers car gets into the checker car for the Legion of Supermen there. No penalty incurred, as no wreck had happened. But you can see the checker car for the Legion of Supermen will lose that lead solidly. Trying to battle back for second, though. The Intimidator, oh, and he wrecks himself off of the front bumper of the Intimidators. But will continue on back in the 7th position. Now has a ways to go to catch back up to the lead. This is a good opportunity for the Intimidators to mount a comeback here. So you can see the wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen out front, but the checker car hot on his trail as he tries to chase him down here. We got 10 minutes remaining in the second round matchup, as the Intimidators have an opportunity now to score some points and try and close the gap between themselves and the Legion of Supermen. Legion of Supermen scored points early on by leading a few laps here in this second round, but already came into the second round with 43 points. So, solid advantage for the Legion of Supermen. And the wrecker car currently playing defense, preventing the checker car from leading any laps here for the Intimidators. Pretty quiet when it comes to action up front here for the moment. Gonna take a look back here, and you can see that checker car for the Legion of Supermen trying to mount a comeback after taking himself out early on in the second round, but did lead laps early on too, so padded onto that almost 30-point lead that they came into the round with. Meanwhile, you just saw that the Intimidators wrecker car made a move for the second position and took it away. Now trying to make a move for the lead, but not going to do them any good. Battling fiercely for that lead spot. See them getting squirrely. The Legion of Supermen wrecker car up into the wall will allow the wrecker car for the Intimidators to complete the pass. Meanwhile, you can see that checkers car in third, dying to score some points for the team, but unable to seize the opportunity that was given to him early on from the checker car of the Legion of Supermen wrecking themselves. Legion of Supermen still hold the advantage over the Intimidators, coming into the round with 43 points, which was 37 points more than what the Intimidators came into this round with. Intimidators going to want to score a lot more points. Otherwise, they're just going to wind up going home with 6 points on the day if they don't start lapping these traffic jammers and scoring the points they need. Very close battle for the lead here between the top three. You see the leader working on the first traffic jammer they've come across here. Now, finally, a chance for the Intimidators to score some points and try and minimize whatever damage is going to be done here this evening. So they have scored very few points. They're going to want to leave at least with 10. If you get eliminated in the second round and you get eliminated with very few points, you just leave with what you have. You don't get pity points like the teams defeated in the first round do. This is the way that CWRL punishes consistently bad performance. You can be consistent, but you can be consistently good and score points, lead laps, lap traffic jammers, and make the most of the time that you're given for these heat races. Or you can fail to score any points, win by virtue of tiebreakers, or by maybe having lapped a couple of traffic jammers at best, and you're going to suffer for it. And you can see that the checkers very interesting predicament there for the Intimidators. You can see them trying to recover now, have fallen back into the fourth position in the running order. See the wreckers still up front here. Seems to be an all wreckers evening. But sometimes those are just how the chips lie. Down to 5 minutes 20 seconds remaining in the second round matchup. The Intimidators looking less and less likely to be prevalent here, as the Legion of Supermen have led laps early on, but their checker car got taken out in an early incident involving themselves in the checker car for the Intimidators. But it was them that took themselves out, so no penalty was incurred. They just lost a lot of track position. Meanwhile, the Intimidators took themselves out, charging head-on into the wall. So their checkers car lost a lot of track position, falling back into the fourth spot. You can see a traffic jammer coming into play here, which would be 3 points that the Intimidators could recover after losing those points. Early on, they had them secured, but when they took themselves out, they let all of those cars back by, and those points are determined at the end of the heat. They're not necessarily secure, they're just assumed until the heat race ends. You can see the Legion of Supermen checkers car still in a distant third, with the leaders mired up in traffic here. See traffic jammers getting mixed up with one another as the wrecker car for the Legion of Supermen continues to try to navigate his way through, trying to catch up to the wrecker car for the Intimidators. You can see that car just got spun out and taken out there. Legion of Supermen not having the best performance here, but was good enough to score points early on and to pad their advantage over the Intimidators that they secured from round one. Meanwhile, you can see that the checkers car for the Legion of Supermen now looking down this masked group of traffic jammers. There's 3 points. And there's another 3 points about to be happening. So he works his way out of turn 2. Works his way past his teammate counterpart there. Has one more traffic jammer in front of him before he can clear that field. See, 2.5 minutes remaining in the second round matchup. See the checkers car for the Intimidators in a distant third here, having only scored 3 points thus far off these traffic jammers, has one opportunity to score 3 more there, but the final 3 are still quite a ways away, as that is the final car, or that is the final traffic jammer. The lead traffic jammer belongs to the Legion of Supermen, and now the lead traffic jammer for the Intimidators has now been put a lap down. So Legion of Supermen adding 9 assumed points to their totals, along with whatever laps they have led so far. So you're down to the final minute and a half here. The Intimidators record car having a very dominating performance, but they were never in a position of advantage, so it was just very not sensible to be playing defense at this time. Well, you can see that the checker car for the Legion of Supermen has cleared all of that lap traffic. It's now closing ground on the leader, about 8-9 car lengths between them. So we're down under a minute remaining and switching into chopper view here. Leaders continue to be the Intimidators, but they are at a point disadvantage to the Legion of Supermen. The Intimidators, unfortunately, not looking too good here. It'll be 2 to go at the line. Time will expire on the next lap. We switch out to standings view. Time has expired, so the next lap will be the last lap here. Intimidators not having the performance they need, despite they'll be winning the heat race. They will not be going on to the finals. See that the checkers car for the Intimidators in a very distant fourth, over 7 seconds behind the leader. Going to take a look at the lineup, and you can see that the checkers car was about half a straightaway behind for the Legion of Supermen. See some points scored by the Intimidators. Going to see how many. 1 and 2. So 6 points scored by the Intimidators. So they will go home with 12 points on the day, which is still fewer points than Number One Racing and Hello Newman scored. And that's pretty sad for a second round performance here by the Intimidators. Meanwhile, the Legion of Supermen scored all of the potential points from lapping traffic jammers there. They have 9 points there, plus how many ever points they scored from leading earlier on here. So 12 and 9 points will give the Legion of Supermen 21 points to add to their total already. So the Legion of Supermen will go into the final round with a grand total of 64 points. Meanwhile, we will find out to see which team between the Candymen and Boogity Boogity Racing will go on to challenge them. So stay with us here as we set up the final segment of round 2 here for CWRL's Fight Night at the Freedom Factory. Don't go anywhere. We will reset in just a moment.